When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the United States Constitution. Name one of the writers. Alexander Hamilton. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. What did the civil rights movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, and South Carolina. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. First President of the United States. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the oath of allegiance. Obey the laws of the United States and be loyal to the United States. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Look up on senate.gov. Link in description. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their congressional district. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name the 3 branches of government. Legislative, executive, and judicial. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to bear arms. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War II. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the Constitution. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? To keep the President from becoming too powerful. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Why did the United States enter World War II? Pearl Harbor. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. ships. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. What part of the federal government writes laws? Congress. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. What founding document was written in 1787? Constitution. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. The President. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why?
They have more people.
What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one.
Writer of the Declaration of Independence.
What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States?
Citizens.
When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. Who vetoes bills?
The President.
What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment?
Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people.
What are two examples of civic participation in the United States?
Vote and run for office.
What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Donald Trump.
There are 3 branches of government. Why?
Checks and balances.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
Citizens of their state.
What does the Bill of Rights protect?
Rights of Americans.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of State and Vice President. Many documents influenced the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Declaration of Independence. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Declares war. Martin Luther King, Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Liberty and self-government. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Life. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the capital of your state? Look up on USA.gov. Link in description. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York. Who is the governor of your state now? Look up on USA.gov. Link in description. How many senators does each state have? 2. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Name your U.S. representative. Look up on house.gov. Link in description. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the military. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Emancipation Proclamation. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
Name one power of the president.
Signs bills into law.
Who elects U.S. senators?
Citizens from their state.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Native Americans.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day. How many seats are on the Supreme Court?
9.
What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. Name one power that is only for the states.
Give a driver's license.
Who appoints federal judges? The President.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more study videos. Good luck! Also, download our hands-free conversational app to study on the go. Stop listening and start answering. Link in the description below.